And the Grammy goes to...
Welcome to IAYTD and welcome to What is Wednesday. Today we are covering the Grammys. We already covered the Oscars, so if you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description below, but here, let's talk about music. In 1949, the first ever Grammys were hosted by the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences. Back then, they were actually called the Gramophone Awards, based on the physical gramophone that appears as the statue. These are to celebrate achievement in music, alongside its peers, the Oscars, the Tonys, and the Emmys. This all began with the Walk of Fame in Hollywood. Recording executives wanted music to have a prominent place there, but they realized quickly that there were more musicians who should be acknowledged than there were spaces available, especially once you go into technical aspects of music making. That's when they originally created the Gramophone Awards as a way to recognize everyone who was deserving. So how does something get considered for a Grammy? The media company itself, or sometimes an individual artist, nominates their work with the Academy for a very specific category. Experts from the recording industry then verify that they've entered in the right category. Once it's verified, those deemed as voting members with the Academy vote for their favorites out of the entire pool. Wait, hold up, so who is a voting member? To be a voting member, you must qualify by being an artist or technician with at least 6 commercially released tracks. These members could be artists, songwriters, engineers, arrangers, narrators, or even those who work on music videos. Once someone meets those requirements, they can apply for membership with the Academy and become a voting member. So now all these voting members narrow down the options. With movies, the voters get a screener DVD sent to them, but with music, there's an online way to listen to all of the tracks that are being nominated. The top 5 voted entries in each category become the official nominees. So now there's 5 entries in each category and the voting members listen to the finalists. There are 30 categories at the Grammys, and the voting members are encouraged to vote in the general fields and then all of their specific fields. Encouraged, not required to. The votes are collected and counted by an accounting firm who bring the winning announcements to the actual Grammys. Gift giving is prohibited, and while media companies can submit entries, they cannot vote in either round. One of the biggest questions is how some of these categories are different. The biggest one is Song of the Year and Record of the Year. Record of the Year is a little misleading, as you might think of record as an entire album, but both Song and Record of the Year are given to a single. Record of the Year goes to everyone involved in making it, from the artist to the engineers, everyone. Song of the Year goes solely to the songwriter. So who has won the most Grammys, you might ask? The leading winner right now with 31 Grammys is a conductor named Sir George Solti, who conducted large orchestras across the entire world. At number 2, Quincy Jones and Alison Krauss each have 27 Grammys. There has been a fair share of criticism of the Grammys, with some big names refusing to show up for the event. Lead singer of Tool, Maynard James Keenan, said this: "I think the Grammys are nothing more than some gigantic promotional machine for the music industry. They cater to a low intellect and they feed the masses. They don't honor the arts or the artist for what he created. It's the music business celebrating itself." That's basically what it's all about. So that is what the Grammys consist of, how some of the awards are different, who votes for them, the basics of the Grammys. We'll see you next Wednesday for another What Is video. Thanks for watching.